Alrighty. Hello. It's a bit of a weird time. But hi. I do apologize if it's a bit low energy today. I am boiling. Already boiling. Oh god. Thanks. Person 2 is a Taurus. Yeah. We're probably gonna be a bit...
Taurus did it.
Taurus did it? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Taurus or Gengar? I don't know. I don't know anyone, man. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, what the fuck? You're arguing has caused a hype train. What is this? What the fuck? Thank you, both of you. Whoever did it, I appreciate you. But yes, Taurus, congrats on having 19 bugs. Gengar with 13. And Storm with 13. Hello, Storm. How are we doing? But yeah, I apologize for the odd time. We gotta be earlier today because I gotta go get Willow later. I'm stealing myself a Willow, so yay. So I wanted to get this done before they got...
100.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Thank you, Gongo, for another 100 bits. Why? What? Okay. Thank you. I really appreciate you. That's kind of crazy. Okay. Whoa, wait.
I think not.
Oh, I need to make my alerts not... Why are my alerts overlapping? Help. I'm gonna put this one here. Well, thank you. Thank you, person who is a Taurus, for the 1,000 bits. What the fuck? Guys, it's too early for this. My brain isn't alive yet. I know it's 2 PM, but that's too early. Storm, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Isla, welcome. Congrats on having 10 bucks. And also, wait, bit goal achieved? Are you serious? Wait, are you serious? What the fuck? Was it actually? Yeah? Oh, you blame Gaz? Uh-huh. Okay, well, thank you. I guess that means 2.2k out of 2k? What the heck? I guess that means that we're playing chapter 5 in Cars now? Guys, it's too hot for this shit. I'm gonna have to be Big B or something. We'll see. I think that's on Friday probably. So hopefully maybe it'll have cooled down enough by then for me to be able to put on a wig. But I appreciate that. Thank you. What the heck? I will set a new goal after stream because I have no idea what the new one would be. Brain not here. We just play silly cat game today. It's not cooling down till Sunday. I'm gonna cry. I'm going to a concert this week. It's gonna be boiling. I'm actually gonna sob. I can't deal with it being this hot. I do apologize because the window is open again, so you're gonna have to hear the noise from outside world. I do apologize. Good luck not melting. I'm gonna try my best. Yeah, if we're doing it in cause it might have to be one that doesn't need a wig, like Bigby or something. I'm actually planning on dyeing my hair blue this week, so that might be perfect. We'll see. It will not be one with a big long wig. Yeah, concert fun. I'm so excited. It's why I'm stealing Willow. Faye, welcome. Congrats on having 16 bucks Yami boo. Ah.
Pride 100, Pride 100.
Wait, no, because I haven't set the new goal yet. Stop, I haven't set the new goal yet. I don't know what to do. Thank you, Faye, for the 210. What is this? I'm gonna go. As a hype train, I gotta contribute. Yeah, Taurus and Gengar's arguing caused the hype train. I don't even know how to... it's too hot. Oh, that's all I know right now. Level 1 complete, thank you. What the heck? I can't stay for long, it's going to theatre, but I'm so tired and my necklace got tangled. No! Well, I hope you have fun at the theatre. It is extremely hot. It is extremely hot. I'm actually dying. Like, most of the time, only thing I drink is coffee, right? But that's too hot for coffee. So then I just don't drink anything because it's hot, which seems counterproductive because it's hot. I don't know. Also, Gangel, thank you for the 49. Anyway, hear me out. Iced coffee. I don't have a way to make that. Stop. Person who is a Taurus, thank you for the 69k unicorn bits. Dude, it's too early. No hanging. Nuh-uh. Today, it'll probably be a shorter one, by the way. I've heard that this game should only take an hour or two. And once we're done with that, I will be going, so I've got to go steal myself a willow. So yeah, we'll be doing until we complete it, which shouldn't take that long. And yeah. Me and Finn ordered Greg's. So I was able to have iced coffee. Yeah! Oh my god, Greg's. I kind of want Greg's. Maybe I should get Greg's when I go. Yeah, maybe I'll get Greg's. Anyway. Short like critter. What the Firstly, I'm not that short. Secondly, Faye, what the fuck? Wait, why? Thank you for completing level 2 and for the 5 subs. What the fuck? I don't understand. It's silly cat game. What? Greg's is peak. Faye, thank you so much. We're actually almost at that other sub goal. That's kind of crazy. What the fuck? Spoken like a true short person. Look, I was with because my parents are visiting, I was with my mum the other day, and that always makes me feel so much taller because she is like one of the few people that's shorter than me. Yeah, there's a sub goal. If you do the exclamation mark goals, wait, let me. I put it on because we like hit the other one, so I was like, maybe you want me to do FNAF 2 because I bought FNAF 2 a while ago, and then I never like got around to playing it, so I was like, I'll put it as a goal, and then it'll encourage me to actually play it. I think I've kind of given up on the first one because I've not been able to complete the fourth night. But I've heard some of the other ones are a little bit easier. Is she microscopic? No, she's just 5 foot and I'm 5'1", so it makes me feel better. Okay, should we play the silly cat game? Marsh requested we play this for 275. I think we're in the wrong time zone related time for Marsh, unfortunately, but hopefully it's fun. Hopefully it's fun either way. I hope we enjoy it. It's what the silly music is from. So yeah, let's see. A fucking level 3 hype trader. What the fuck is happening to us? Anyways, should we play the Friends cat game? Friends cat game. Oh. Friends cat game but mid. Okay. Marsh can catch up later. Yeah, I mean it should be a short VOD, I'm hoping. So yeah. And now you get both French music and this beautiful song. Thanks for that one, Faye. Anyways, let's play cat. Ah, stop! Dude, I haven't even set a new goal yet. Stop this. Thank you though for the 100k bit again. Faye, stop. Peek. Okay. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna start. I need to start because I need to not spend ages. I need to do this before I pick up Willow. Okay. What? Why is it putting me on the fucking floor? You don't want to start? Right, I've got to go on the floor now. And there's no timer because we're on the wrong model. It's just... I cry. You need to start, Doggo, because no kitty. Oh. Thank you, Storm. Okay, I'm going on the floor. Come on. Down we go. We've got 2 minutes. We've got until 7 minutes past. And then we'll start. You don't get the little bed sheets because it's on the wrong model, but hey, that's fine. Maybe lying on the floor will cool me down. This is a horrible clashing of musics right now. Time to be a gremlin. I can still read you. I can read you from here. Thank you for the bit. Damn it. Ha. See, I know you guys are used to Willow. Willow can't bring like their mic and stuff down, but I can because my setup is so janky that everything is portable. It's beautiful. Arson time? Absolutely not. Nuh-uh. Absolutely not. Oh my gosh. Oh, bleh. I actually really need to edit as well. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that today. I thought Grey was here for a moment, but you guys just like burning Grey even when they're not, huh? I heard Arson setting Liz on fire. Why? That's not what I said. That is not what I said. Liz isn't even here to defend himself. Oh, thank you, Gengar. It's fun though. But you like fire? Okay. I'm actually losing my mind. There's like France and Maid music clashing in my ears, and I'm lying on my floor. What is this, dude? Fire was important? Duck deserves it, they kept saying. Oh, okay, yeah, that's fair. Okay, I didn't know that part. You know what? I condone it. I condone it now. Gengar, I'm not reading that out, but thank you. Oh my gosh, well, thank you so much for the successful level 3 hype train. That's kind of crazy for this time of day. What the fuck? I was a little bit worried that it would be super quiet today, because we're at such an odd time. Apparently not, thank you. Jeez. Choo-choo. Indeed. You joined the enemy. The duck isn't here and I did say chaos. Oh no. Oh no. You're never quiet, clearly. Thank you though, I do appreciate it. Okay, I'm gonna get back up now. Let me... Wait. Oh my gosh. A fetus number? Is that what you've dubbed that, Taurus? Oh my gosh. Okay, right. Time to play cat game. Let's do it. You'll be disappearing because me and Finn be playing Lego Batman. Have fun. Oh hell yeah. You have fun also. Be chaotic. Oh. Okay. Let's play game. I don't know a lot about this. So, yeah. Hey, what?
What is this quiet that you speak of?
Name. My name is Critter.
PSA for Critter. We are always willing to roll in and cause chaos.
Oh, okay. Good to know. Thank you for the 100. Wait, the what? The 181 pence? Thank you. Okay. Oh, wait, did I put a face on when I typed that out? Get off. Sorry. Please hold. Which face have I just put on? None of them. Okay. Paris is truly a sight to behold. I can't get used to it. Even having lived here for... I think the typing speed might be a bit slow, right? Is there any way for me to fix that? Okay. This... Oh, I don't know how to pronounce the words. I'm... Parting the city in two, the smell of baked goods in the morning and the buildings filled with history. Even so, living here alone could maybe be a bit mundane, but I don't have to. Is it because of the cats? I share an apartment with my old friend Roselle, who studies veterinary medicine of some sort. I didn't get to spend much time with her as my job's working the evening shift at a small newspaper. Speaking of which, I ought to let her know that I'll be heading to the office for the night in a bit. Oh my gosh, I'm free. I'm free. I'm free. Okay. The music's still a little bit loud for me. I don't know if it is for you or not, but I'm returning it down a little bit. Okay. Thanks, Doris. Oh wait, this is cute. I knock at her door, waiting a few seconds before entering. Oh, hello? Hey, Ro, how are you doing? I'm alright, Critter. And you? Oh, I've been turned into Mumbo Jumbo. Thank you, Storm. Foxy, welcome! Congrats on having 19 bugs in your army. All good, just wanted to let you know I'll be leaving for work in a few. Ask about school. Ask about today. School's kind of boring. So, what have you been up to? Not much. School? Wait, she looks sad. Work from home? Ask if she wants to go somewhere this weekend. Ask if I can help cleaning up her room. Maybe go somewhere? You know what? It's really nice outside and we haven't gone out for a coffee together. Yeah, we like coffee. Maybe not when it's this hot, but we should totally do so this weekend when we're free. Well, it has been a while. You know you want to. Some fresh air will feel nice. Maybe. I might have to study, so no promises. She glances at the clock above the door behind me. Shouldn't you be going soon? Where are we going? You'd wind up late in not too long, right? I'm good on time actually, but it might be time to break it off. You might be right. I'm off then. Where am I going? Stop hanging! Swear to God. What a... Okay, thank you. You're not hanging? Uh-huh. Okay. You're hanging? Right. I'll pass by the baker's too. Is there anything you'd like? No, I'm good. Alright then, see you. Here for my bug, then back to the pool. It's so warm. That's so fair, Grey. It's too hot today. Congrats on having 21 bugs in your RV. Whoa. I leave her to her own and head for the door. Before leaving, I pat my pockets, realising that I'm forgetting something. Ro, have you seen my keys? The ones with the cork? Have you looked in the kitchen? I check and find them on the countertop. I always forget to check there. Good thing she still keeps tabs on me, even if things are different now. Oh. Okay, great. Thanks, bye. Okay. Onwards. This is cute. I like the colour palette they use for this. I think it's cute. Wow. Thank you, Gray, for the bit. Man, how lucky am I to have a view like this going to work? I think to myself as my feet patter against the rounded stones of the old towpath. In the shade by the wall, I spot a cat looking every bit as scruffy as the water looks serene. Ah, Gray, stop. We haven't had a chance to set a new goal yet because we already hit the one earlier. But thank you. Oh, Roselle would love this if she were here. She always used to chase after cats, patiently gain their trust, and befriend them like some kind of cat whisperer. Whenever successful, which was almost always, she'd memorialise the occasion by having a picture taken, like a game hunter of old, posing with her quarry. Gray! I thought you were going to the pool! What would the next goal be? I don't know. If anyone has suggestions, feel free to let me know, because we had the goals for a while be Poppy, but now we've done every goal we could possibly do for Poppy. So I kind of need more ideas now. If you have like games that you maybe want me to play, I can add them in. I'm having a couple minutes inside to break from the sun. I see. Well, there's cats here, so I hope you enjoy. I kind of miss that side of her. Maybe a picture of my own would remind her of the good old days. The thought stops me in my tracks, and I study the cat in question. More repo with you? I mean, maybe. I'm fine to play repo just anyways. Usually the book goals are a game that will cost me money, because then it can be funded through it. It's just sitting there, gazing over the water as if saying, yep, I rule this place. Which, in fairness, it probably did by the looks of things. You just want more repo? Message me. We'll figure out when we can do more repo. Looking at the time, I noticed that I have plenty of it. I could at least try to get her a picture. What could possibly go wrong, after all, but how should I approach? Sneak up on the cat, let it know you're there and closing carefully. That seems nicer. Better take it slow here. Slow and steady wins the race, and after all, I'm not the sorceress cat whisperer Roselle. I would hate to spook it now, from what was clearly, even to me, a favourite spot of theirs. Not that this cat looks particularly skittish, it has a very well proud bearing. Hello there, kitty. I speak softly while closing the distance. When I'm merely a few meters away, it gives me a casual glance out of the corner of its eye. I get the idea and stop. Satisfied with my response, it resumes watching over the still water. I could easily just take a picture of the cat's back and call it a day, but my professional pride berates me for even considering such a notion. It may not be the cuddliest cat in the world, but I will get a good photo one way or another. Oh, Crunch, thank you. I want to play more Repo and hopefully not have my laptop be weird. Yeah, if you guys want to play Repo, just let me know. And yeah, we'll figure it out. I would like for you to know that my train is delayed again. No! Wait, hold on. I'm pulling up your journey on my phone. Oh, shit. Oh. Ooh. I mean, it looks like it should still be just about okay, right? But that's so shit, dude. That's rubbish. You're having the time of your life right now. I struggle to believe that. Hold on, I'm gonna move the chat up a little bit just so that you're not covering the text. Come here. You got that now. Yeah. I'll keep checking in with you, okay? I hope it's not too terrible. Literally a puddle. Oh no. Had to do trains on Sunday. It was horrendous. No. Well, it'll all be worth it. It'll all be worth it. Trust. There'll be ice cream for you when you get here. I promise. Choose, wait for the right moment, toss a rock, close the distance. I can wait. The cat seems to rather enjoy the view of the water. Ever so slowly, I walk up to the edge, maintaining respectful distance to the cat and sitting down with my legs crossed. The late summer's evening sun shrouding the city in a pink glow, not even the faintest breeze disrupting the mirror-like surface of the water. I glance at the cat. It's basking in the sun with closed eyes, savouring the warmth. Oh my gosh. The moment is here. With careful, deliberate movements, I fish my phone out of my pocket and lean in for a picture. Gray, I still haven't said a no-go stop. Thank you, though. The picture perfectly captures the serenity of the scene. Not wishing to disturb the cat any longer, I get up and walk away. Get back here. Oh my gosh, wait, that's really cute. Stop, that's so cute. Oh my gosh, okay. The reply comes through so fast it feels like I got it before I even sent the message. That's a gorgeous photo. The cat looks like a stray. How'd you manage to get so close? Stop! She's a little salty. I have a whole 2 bits left and no money to buy more. No. I hope your bank account's doing okay, great. Oh my gosh, I just took my time with it. I took a page from your book. Gotta learn from the best. The best? Wouldn't go that far, but thanks. Did it take long to get to that point? Not really. It didn't seem to mind me being in the vicinity as long as it could keep track of me and I did nothing hasty. Strays are often kind of chill if you don't bother them. Be careful though, they can be unpredictable. When I say it, I have 1p. Oh, Gray. Oh no. Oh no. I almost forgot. Thanks for the picture. I think I'll make that my new home screen on my phone. Good chat, Ro, but I need to hurry up now. I lost more time than I thought there. Go to work. Okay. I don't really want to. But sure. Oh, do I not have to actually play the workday? That's neat. How does one buy food with only 1p? I'm not sure you do. You're on your next train? Yay! Awesome. Okay, cool. Oh, you want the FNAF thing to be in COS? I can do that if you want. Wait, hold on. That's a good idea. I'll add that as a goal right now, so that the new stuff isn't like wasted or anything. I'll do another 2k one, okay? There you go. If we get the sub one and that one, then we do in COS. Alrighty, perfect. I don't buy food. I live with my mother and I pay a monthly for my food and rent. That's good. At least you know that there's like a backup then. I hope you're okay. Welcome by as usual, and also over in no time. Dawn is lurking around the corner as I'm heading for the bakery. All the little shops are closed, but the bakers are already at their battle stations, churning out their goods for the breakfast rush and the coming day. Oh my gosh, my voice is a bit today. Thanks to having friends in high places, also known as the owner, I'm allowed to sneak in through the back door and get my grubby hands on bread Ellie. Roselle said she didn't want any, but I'll get her some just in case she changes her mind. Besides, you can never have too much bread. Oh! As I leave the bakery with my precious baked goods, I notice a cardboard box next to the door, which apparently is the residence of a charmingly fat cat sleeping inside. Get money on the 4th, I'll be fine. Gonna use that money to go hunt down Freya. That's so funny, I love that. Clearly it's being cared for to some extent, as the floor is draped with a cozy looking blanket and somebody's made it a little roof to keep the rain out. Is it a new tenant on the street, or am I selectively blind and it's always been here? I can't recall. Looking around, the nearby area is strangely littered with glass jars too. Inspired by the success of the earlier cat encounter, I decided to add to win further glory by attaining a second triumphant moment, one to make Roselle the cat whisperer proud. I dropped my bag and crouched down next to the sleeping cat, or what I thought was a sleeping cat. It's not dead, is it? Oh no, it's not. Okay, cool. Small panic. It opens an eye and looks at me lazily. Ah, Malta, you've been watered. Please take a sip of a beverage of your choice. Pet? I want to pet it. His chubby cheeks appear to be destined for cuddling. Damn it, I have to get up to get water. You redeemed it! Testing the water as I tentatively reach out with my hand but meet no resistance. I caress its head and it peacefully closes its eyes. It looks like a smile, appearing content. A soft purr follows and an outstretched paw closes and opens gently. I thought I still had water. Oh no. Oh my gosh, can I pet his little paw? The way in which that paw is opening and closing makes me think it's reaching for more attention. I reach out my finger, gently poking it in the middle of the paw, and watch as the cat squeezes it. I pull slightly, but stop when I feel the claws resting against my skin. It tugs its paw closer and brings me along. Having been taken hostage by the cat, I enclose the paw between my fingers carefully. I never knew cats could make such an adorable reach for cuddles, but hey, learn something new every day and all that. Eventually I let go of the paw and the cat looks at me for a second with lazy eyes. A few seconds of wildness later, it flops to the ground in a grand display of fat grace, strolling over to me to stroke its body against my legs. This guy is so doggy, look at his little face. I think my face is in the way of the cat, but look. Water has been drank, good. Wariness, however, has decided to start making itself known. I should get going and head home. However, the hostage drama is yet to be resolved. The cat is basically acting like a ball and chain. I doubt I can back away without making it follow, since it very persistently wants cuddles. Wait, can we take the cat with us? Would you be shocked if I said I spent my last £2 on a monster? Not in the slightest. Oh, great. And I doubt more sincerely still that hostage rescue will come and help me out. I need to figure out a way... Oh, Jesus. I need to figure out a way to distance myself somewhat for a better picture. Try the selfie camera, stand up, push the cat away. Let's do that. Maybe I don't need to create distance. I fumble with my pocket as I continue petting the cat with the other hand. In the position I'm sitting, it's difficult to get it out of my pocket, and I struggle for a moment. Finally, I prevail against these insurmountable odds, place the camera in front of us and snap a bunch of photos, hoping that at least one wouldn't be a blurry mess or a disaster. I go through them quickly, and there is one closer picture of the cat's face that didn't end up looking like the photo was taken from inside a tumble dryer. The cat looks like a cat I saw in an ad on the train. Really? It's so cute. Look at his little eyes. They're so smug. I have a photo. Oh my gosh, photo of the cat. You mean you'll be without monster for more than a week? However we survive. I think that might be a good thing, to be honest. A few more cuddles later, I managed to extricate myself from the situation and start off in the direction of home. Oh, look at his little face. Look. Okay. Well, perhaps not the best interaction on my part, this picture turned out kinda great. Wow, how did you manage to take this one? After many trials and tribulations, I managed to nab it at the end. There are approx 42,272 others that turned out rubbish, but that's besides the point. Ha, I bet. Did you get along well? Kind of, not bad, not great. I don't think I was thinking of trying to feed it. That could work, just don't give it raw fish or something that could make it sick. Don't worry, I won't. I put the stupid cat in the Discord. It doesn't actually look that alike, but it does to me. Hold on, let me see. Let me see the kid. No, it kind of does though. It does a bit. I see the resemblance. Coffee, I mean, that's slightly better in my opinion. But I think that's just me being biased. Keychain rattling in my hand, I unlock the door, shutting it behind me. Dumping the bag on the floor by the wall and trudging on over to the kitchen for a bite to eat before bed. I trundle past Rose's door. Shut as always. Just a faint blue light leaking through the door frame. She must be on her laptop again. Finally arriving at the counter, I have myself a few pieces of fresh loaf before dragging myself into the living room and to the TV. Flopping into the couch, I watch whatever happens to be on, lazily munching away. There's a documentary on about life on the African savannah. It'd be just her thing. Coffee grounds are a great source of food. Why do you eat the strangest things? After a few minutes of deliberation, I get up, going over to Rose's room and gently knock on her door. Hey Ro, you up? Yeah, Cateau, what is it? Ask her to watch TV. Yeah. Can I come in? Sure. I'm gonna run back to the pool now, it's too hot inside. That's so fair, Grace. See ya. How is that strange? I don't think many people eat raw, like, the coffee beans without making it into coffee, do they? I'm not like Gray's left. But hi Sage, welcome in, we're playing the little cat game. Not raw, you know what I mean though. Why don't you come hang out with me? There's a wildlife special on. They're roasted? Uh-huh. There's lions and everything, just like we always used to catch. Catch? They used to catch lions? What? There's a few moments of silence. I'd rather not. I want to be alone. Wait, what's up with her? We're talking about coffee grounds Tauruses anyway. Knowing when not to overstay my welcome, I wish her a good night before gently closing the door and heading back to the couch. Go to sleep. Sure. You like them unground? Do you just eat them? Like, as they are? Really? Huh. I did not know that people did that. Okay. Like nuts? Right. Huh. I kind of thought that was just Taurus eating strange things. I didn't realise that that was something that other people ate too. Well, okay. Fair enough, I suppose, but are they not like way too strong? Never having been one for sitting around, come afternoon I treat myself to a walk. Some might think that walking is a bit of a particular treat, but in a city like Paris it really is. There's always something beautiful to see, something exciting to discover. Peel them? What? I've been walking around this city virtually every day for years and it still never bores me. On the contrary, it helps dislodge writer's block and distract me from other woes. Like a peanut? One of the streets and spots I always come back to though is this old little street passing by the small park. The trees happen to make for a great spot to just get away from the sun on a hot day, an added bonus. Oh, it's cute. Suddenly I spot an orange fuzz in the periphery and I instinctively know it's a cat. The shell, yuck, you gotta eat, get to the goodies inside? Right, huh. I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense. I mean, I've got pistachios on my desk. Like, you open those, so I guess that kind of makes sense. Wait, you eat the shell? Okay. Okay. Are we finding a little orange cat? It's funny, the things that you notice once you're actively looking for them. Well, it's either that or I've been afflicted with cat-engineered nanomachines altering my perception, which in all honesty is a touch unlikely. You're really blowing this. I was 10 seconds from getting credit to eat coffee grounds. Wait, are they not? Okay, now I'm really confused. Do people eat these or not? Are you guys just having me on? What? There's a big kitten playing with the leaves. Oh, look at the kitty. I realised that my guy is kind of in the way, but you can see him. Look, the little cat. Playtime is disrupted, however, when a pedestrian tramples by, startling the little creature. No! After having taken cover by the tree for a while, it tentatively returns to its game, soon blissfully distracted. I'd love to join in, but I don't want to frighten it again either. Sneak closer, let it know you're getting closer. Probably let it know, right? Oh no, that was a bad, I think. People don't eat them as gaslighting you? Huh. Right. Good to know, I guess. I should probably let it know I'm approaching so that I don't scare it again. I walk closer, careful with slow, deliberate movements, quietly calling out to it. Hey little friend, don't be afraid. Turns out kittens don't do too well on the whole hearing comprehension front, and it curls up into a small nervous bundle. No! Don't be scared, I'm a friend. I stopped for a while, giving it some time to realise that I wasn't going to stampede by or do it any harm. Guess let gatekeep go past. Clearly anxious due to my presence, I need to do something to break the ice. Try to pet it? Tell it about your day. I mean, talking didn't work before, so maybe I should pet it. It's okay, don't be afraid. I crouched down, slowly extending my hand, but not so that I touched the cat, trying to coax it to come out of its shell to me on its own accord. What are you guys on about? This approach is getting me nowhere, leaving the initiative in my hands. Ever so slowly I reach further, but just as I'm about to give it a reassuring pat on the head, it bolts off behind the safety of the tree trunk. No! Realising that I've botched this quite badly, I decide to cut my losses here to avoid leaving even worse of an impression. Getting my phone out, I take a quick photo for Ro before heading off in the opposite direction. Oh no, I think I made all the wrong choices then. Oh no, the poor kitty! People are also plural? What? Good thing I know just the person to ask for advice. While sending Ro the picture, I take the opportunity to do just that, relaying my actions. You need to be more careful with the poor little cutie, don't do things that can be perceived as aggressive. I don't understand, I moved slowly, spoke to it in a quiet voice. What did I do wrong? Sometimes with a scared animal, the best thing you can do is leave them alone. Sure, you can observe, but stand far enough away that you can't pose a threat to it. If that seems to still get their minds, you just leave. I just didn't want to leave it alone and frightened. You try to do a good thing, don't worry about it, just be more aware of how it must think of you, and that if scared it might not be very rational. Thanks Ro, hopefully I won't have had a fright next time I see it. If I do, I'll be home soon. Oh no, the kitten. Whoops. When I get home I enter Ro's room. I just wanted to let you know I'll be visiting the bakery at lunchtime tomorrow. I need to grab a cake for Rico from work's birthday. If you want to come along, I'm sure the cat will be there. I think I'll rather stay here. They say it's going to be very hot out tomorrow. But if you do see it, you know the rule, right? Right. When you see a cat for a second time, you must name it. I remember. I'll head out again and go to work soon. Good luck. Oh my gosh, we get to name the cat? Okay, we're gonna have to start getting cat name suggestions. Mouse versus mice? What? What are you on about? When I run down by the canal, I keep an eye out for the scruffy cat, but I didn't run into it again. Okay, go to work. Work turns out like usual, pretty uneventful. Okay. Dog versus doggos? I wish there was a cat game like this, but about dogs. I like dogs. Being bad at chess, I don't understand chess. After some well-deserved sleep, I head out to grab that cake. To be honest, I'm more excited at the chance of seeing the cat again than to celebrate my co-worker. I should get the cat something. It looks like one that would appreciate something edible. I take a quick detour to a grocery store and I quickly find myself in the small pet aisle. I have no idea what the cat likes, and the picture of the jars littered around its bed pop into my mind. Maybe they had contained something it liked, but I can't quite remember what label it had. What should I buy? Probably just normal cat treats, right? We just got told not raw fish. So, no? That jar had to be intended for the garbage. Who'd leave a glass jar out and about for an animal after all? And at the end of the day, cat treats are designed for, well, cats to eat. Yeah. I only sacrificed the king one time. I don't know what that means. Even if it doesn't like them, it'll hardly do any harm. Kitty, hello. When I reached the bakery, I found the cat resting in its makeshift bed yet again. It seemed to be quite fond of its little box, even though it is visibly somewhat too small. Good afternoon, cat. I bring thee a tribute of treats. Oh wait, that says olives, right? The cat raises its head with a slow, lazy sway, letting out a big yawn, exposing a line of long teeth. It blinks slowly at me and I reach out, petting its head and scratching it a little behind the ear. Roselle sends her well wishes. She also wants me to grant you a name, if that would be okay. Right, what do we name the kitty? What is the kitty called? Sacrificing the king is an instant loss. Is that how that works? I know checkers. I don't know chess. It's got too many rules. I could never remember all of them. What? What? I don't. I don't even want to know. Okay, we're gonna call the cat. It's like if you take the checkers board and just throw away all your pieces. Well, from what I know, it's like checkers, but it has like a million rules, right? I don't know. I'm gonna let's call the cat checkers. I don't think that's how you spell that, actually. No, that's boring. It needs a better name than that. Look at this little face. Six what rules or pieces? You know, I'm gonna call it Olive because I feel like that was the food we were supposed to have chosen. Does that sit well with you? Olive meows. I know it's just in response to me making sounds at it, but I can't help to add in a friendly, sarcastic manner. Then again, you don't seem to do much but sit. That cat is not an olive. I'm sorry. A pause accompanied by continue petting before I reach into my pocket for the treats. I've got something for you. Once in hand, I rattle the packet somewhat to get Olive's attention. The cat eyes me with that sort of semi-enthusiastic curiosity in its eyes, standing up to get a good look at what I'm doing. Opening the bag of treats results in a meow as Olive sniffs the air. I single out a treat and serve it to the cat out of the palm of my hand. Olive gives it another skeptical sniff before trapping it with a paw. The treat, clearly terrified, flees out of my hand and falls down onto the bed. There's 32 pieces in chess? That's a lot. Olive taps it some more, making sure it cannot escape, before looking up to me with expectant eyes. Go ahead, it's yours. It's certainly not for me. However, Olive doesn't pay the morsel any more attention, no matter how I try to coax it. I suppose Olive must be a connoisseur of fine food, lacking any interesting cat treats. Well, that certainly didn't work out the way I'd hoped. I'll have to try to appease the cat somewhere else. Oh my gosh, who's got his little cheeks? Those puffy cheeks look fit for a good scratching. Use the tip of my finger, I gently scratch the cheeks before moving to scratching it just behind the jaw. Oh my gosh, look at his little face. Olive clearly approves, a humming purr radiating from a very pleased cat. It angles its head to give me better access, and the scratching continues for a few moments before it turning its head to the other side, and process is repeated. Olive purrs slowly, growing more quiet until it drifts off into a nap, resting its head resting against my hand. Look at his little face, it's sleepy. I was having noms, what did I miss? We named a cat Olive, and Sage and Taurus are playing chess? I don't know, actually. I hope your food was good. Ever so carefully I lower its head onto a bundle of the blanket bedding, succeeding in doing so without waking Olive up. I realised I'd already spent much more time with Olive than I had intended, and I need to pick up that cake already. You like chess? I don't understand chess, but they seem to. Hesitantly I give Olive a last pat on the head before saying my goodbyes and escaping into the bakery. is bustling with more activity than usual. When the owner scurries by, I receive the great news. Business has been going well, and they are moving to a new, bigger place not too far away. I congratulate her, apologise for not having too much time to chat before taking my leave, cake in hand. I played 5,000 10-minute... Wait, what? Huh? That sounds like a lot of chess. What the heck? I'm home. Unlike the usual silence, Rogue calls for me. Critter, can you come over for a minute? When had she last been the one to call out to me? That's something I haven't considered being a possibility in a very long time. I walk over to her room. Yes? Roselle plays with her hands as if she is unsure of how to bring up the subject. Thank you for the photos, they were nice. However, yes? That kitten? Was there anyone with it? No, it was alone, I think. Isn't that strange? For a kitten to be all alone, I mean, I guess, but it has a collar, so it might just live nearby. She doesn't look convinced. You know what? I'll see if I spot it on my walk and make sure. That would be great. Does she want to come and see the kitty? I can see how she considers it, how her brows furrow and her eyes trace the crevice of the floorboards. It might get scared with yet another stranger around. Best you go alone. Are you guys really playing chess in the chat? What the heck? Scared of frightening it? That's not an excuse I've ever heard from Roselle, the great cat whisperer. Maybe this case is a little bit more delicate, but it's not like the kitten trusts me either. However, if she doesn't want to, I can't force her. I'll just do my best then. Wish me luck. Good luck. Empowered by a blessing, I head out. Okay, we're going kitten hunting. Just before leaving, I put the cake in the fridge and make my way to the old pedestrian street again. Okay. Let's find the kitten. You gonna lose? What, the chess game? I'm surprised to see the kitten sitting next to the tree just like it had the other day. It feels a little strange to find such a young cat out here all alone again. I would like to have a closer look at its collar, as it might have a number or an address on it. Kitty! The kitten is sitting next to the tree trunk looking at the passerby. It looks healthy, so somebody must be feeding it at least. I really hope that I'm just overthinking it. From our last meeting, I know I should be careful when I approach it, no sudden movements or sounds that will scare it. Having made my approach, I speak to it softly to get its attention. Hey little friend, we need a proper name for you too, don't we? Oh my gosh, wait, we need to name this little kitty as well. It is a cute little kitty, but what is it called? You want to call it Onion? Why'd you want to call it Onion? I hate onions. I don't want to have to hate the cat because it's called Onion. Then don't eat the kitty. I have an idea. You know what we could do? We could call it Owen because it's like the big bannerful kitty, right? I think that makes sense in my brain. Tomato soup? Also no. The kitten glances at me with big eyes, which I decided to be in approval. This reminds me that I still have the cat treats in my pocket. Maybe Owen will like them. But I'm not the only one with eyes for the kitten. A kid separates from his mother's hand to chase the... No, don't chase the kitty. We don't need to do a food name, yeah. Owen runs away, but in my direction. Yes, come here. I can't let it get away. I want the kitty. Oh, that sounded bad. I step out in a wise stance to quickly be able to retract to the kitten's every movement. Owen blasts past my left. I had greatly underestimated its speed. He ran away towards you, yeah. I have to give chase to not lose sight of it. I end up running 2 blocks chasing after the kitten, being just fast enough to see it, just as it finds a doorway to hide in. I stop, not wishing to scare it any further. I'm not in that bad of a shape, but this kitten has me beat. I rest my hands on my thighs and try to catch my breath for a moment. Why are you eating? Who are you eating? What? I'll have to try and redeem myself as Owen is curled up in the corner looking rather shaken. I feel like if I throw something at it, it's gonna be scared. Owen looks scared, and it should be. It was just pursued through half the neighbourhood. But I feel that it is very important to try to contact its owner. What if it has run away from home? Throw the treat, it will like it. I don't believe that. The street looks fairly clean, so I sit down, draw a deep breath, hoping that if I act calm, it'll calm down too. I'm sorry for scaring you, Owen. I speak softly to it and then wait until I see the kitten calm down visibly. Throw the treat now? Yay! Well, there's no twigs to use for play, and even if there were, I'm not sure that'd be a good idea. Maybe a bite to eat would help the little creature feel at ease. This situation isn't exactly what I'm used to, but I believe in the versatile powers of food. That's fair. I crouch down and toss the treat carefully so it lands next to the kitten. It snaps its eyes on the new object and sniffs the air. Do not bite the kitty! Do not bite the kitty! When it's convinced it won't move again, it sneaks up on the treat and eats it. When finished, it sniffs around the ground for more. I throw another one, and the projectile makes Owen shy away before quickly returning to eat the food. I throw the treat closer and closer to me so Owen can get within reach. However, Owen becomes aware of that and grows more careful, approaching the treats, backing away when he has grabbed it. It's a slow process, but I get the kitten close enough. I don't want to grab it, that seems bad. I'm going to feed it. Yeah. I slowly pick out a few treats and place them on my palm. I extend my hand slightly in front of me, making sure the kitten can see them. Owen looks at them, but he hesitates. Stay! So I throw one of them halfway between us. The kitten crouches down and sneaks up to the tree, carefully watching me. After snacking on the nearest tree, it looks curiously at my head, stretching its head out. I take a reluctant step towards me, and I have to stay completely still. Movementless like a statue, a gargoyle or Notre Dame. Or maybe not a gargoyle, they come to life, right? Clearly this is your first time kidnapping. I'm not kidnapping! As Owen gets closer, it grows braver and walks up to the last steps to smell my hand. I feel its whispers tickle my fingertips, but I stay still as the mountain. Owen takes the first treat, and I can clearly hear it snap as it bites into it. One after another, the treats disappear until my hand is empty. I know Owen won't like it, but I'll still have to grab it to check its collar. My hand eases closer and picks the kitten up. Oh, just the kitty! Oh, the kitty! I quickly press it against my chest to stabilize it. Owen tenses up as soon as I touch it. Catnapping? No! What? But it feels slightly calmer after a few seconds. There you are, such a good kitty. Look at this little get sad still. I try to soothe the kitten and gently strokes with my thumb. Catnap. Wrong game. When it is calm, I place it on my lap to check the collar. Owen meows and I found a phone number that I write down on my phone. When that is done, I loosen my grip and stroke the kitten gently to make it forget my manhandling. Then I have to let go and Owen scurries away, but I don't think we are back on square one. Name the next cat Yanabe? Should I? I feel like that's more of a dog, right? I leave some treats on the ground in case it comes back and leave. Yay! But Yarn? Oh yeah, I guess. As soon as I get home, I walk into Rose's room. I got a number. Owen had one on its collar. Oh, and I followed your rule, I named it. I also forgot to mention that I named the bakery cat as well. It's Olive. What are we waiting for? Call it. I type in the number and let the signals go by. They go on for longer and longer. No answer? Dragon Ogre and taxes? Oh my gosh, yes! Doesn't appear so. I'll have to try again later. Well, keep me updated. I will. Okay, I guess we go to work. I try to call a few more times. Eventually I give up and head out for work. Okay. Don't like to be Magic Man. There are slow news days and then there's dead news days. I need to get something published today or my boss will get on my case. Might as well have a stroll and see if I can at least find something worth writing about. The city, beautifully lit in the dark as I find my way down to the town path, is probably one of the prettiest spots around here. Another advantage it has going for it is the fact that for some arcane reason, almost nobody ever goes there, rendering it a quiet place for thoughts to be had. Hang on a moment, what's that sound? Hocus pocus? There's pizza on your focus? What? My pondering is interrupted by aggressive growling and a tremendous noise near the bridge. My curiosity is getting the better of me, and I silently walk over to check the source of the racket. Oh my god, now I want pizza. Stop! Oh, it's this guy! In the glow of lamplight, there's a group of cats staring at each other, hissing and swatting their paws. 4 of them seem to be working together against a somewhat larger, rougher-looking one. Could it be the same one as from the other day? This is not Yarnaby? Is it not? It's an old Scottish meme. Oh. It looks like it and it appears to be in trouble. I want to interrupt it. Oh, that's bad apparently. I can't let them fight, so I run up shouting, flailing my arms and causing a general stir, hoping to end the tussle. Much like most readers of the paper, they couldn't care less about my attempt and roll around in a ball of claws and hissing anger. I have nothing to break up the fight with. They don't care in the slightest about my opinion on the whole fighting business, and putting a hand in there would likely end in roughly the same manner as shoving it into a wood chipper. I'll know Yarnaby once I see them, okay. I can't do much other than looking on helplessly as they fight it out. In the end, it's the lone cat that comes out on top and chases away the rapscallions, but is visibly wary, its chest heaving with ragged breathing. No. I walk closer wanting to help it, but it gives me one quick look of disappointment that causes me to stop dead in my tracks. I guess that it was none too pleased about my interruption. But clearly this cat is a cut above most and it deserves some form of distinction. So what is this one then if it's not Yarnaby? Is this one catnap? What do we think? Looks like a Meownelsaurus, does it? What on earth does that mean? Yarnaby is a dead mine cricket. That's how the game works. Oh, is this one ogre? Are we going down the dragon ogre and taxes route? I think I like that. Yeah, sure, let's do ogre. I'm not sure we're going to meet enough other cats to be able to have all 3 of those. Pianosaurus, but cat dino, not piano dino. I don't want reminding of Pianosaurus, dude. You're clearly made of sterner stuff than most. Mind sharing your secret? Ogre starts walking along the water with an air of authority, and I tag along at a respectful distance. It stops, but this time it's not facing the canal. It looks out into the corner of the wall. You did it? I did what? Maybe this is where it spends the night? He has layers like an onion, right? Well, certainly stuffed with trash, there doesn't appear to be much in the way of food. Offer food? No? Okay. I still have a few treats left, so I fish them out of my pocket and crouch down, offering them from my hand. Pianosaurus? Ogre looks at me with a spark of suspicion glinting in the eye, not making any move to approach. I throw a treat between us in case it just doesn't want to get closer to me. It walks up to the treat with a scowling expression and swats it dismissively into the water below. Right, okay, that's kind of rude, dude, honestly. Note to self, Ogre really doesn't like cat treats. Shrek has 0 layers, he just pretends like he does. We're not about to start debating Shrek right now. I don't think the cat wants me to touch it. Cats don't like these things, why even bother looking them about? I weigh a treat in my hand, feeling its weight and shape. I calculate the perfect skip toss in my mind before reeling back, my whole body following into the throw, and I unleash the treat with fullest timing. It cuts through the air with a purpose, its destination preordained, the outcome already determined. We're not censoring your speech. He's a complex ogre, okay. With a graceful arc, it drops out of the air maybe 2 feet away, hits the surface and sinks with an undignified plop. Ogre does show signs of amusement, and thusly encouraged, I repeat the procedure until I run out of treats, the last one managing to skip maybe a centimetre or so. You're not being oppressed. While certainly not the smoothest of friendships, I get the feeling that Ogre is at least somewhat less indifferent towards me. Ogre and I would have to part ways for now, but I'm looking forward to meeting it again. Once back at work, inspiration hits me. I could always write a little piece about the issue of abandoned cats around the city. After all, I never noticed before, so bringing it to light might result in some good. Yay! He changes his one layer? What? I think you guys are thinking a little bit too deeply about Shrek, I'm gonna be honest. Returning home in the morning, I met with a surprise. I looked through my pockets for my keys only to find none. Oh, that's bad, I must have dropped them somewhere. With resignation, I knocked steadily on the door. A short while later, Roselle opens it with a surprised look on her face. She looks tired. I'm not sure if I woke her up or not, however. Shudders and Shrek memes. The writing is nuanced. What? Okay, I dropped my keys. Oh. I'll have to go looking for them after I've had time to sleep. Are you going anywhere? No, not really. With that, we separate into our respective rooms. Go to sleep? Okay. She does not seem okay. By the way. Like, at all. So is that. Silly cat game. Rowan can't see? I can see. I can see. I have my glasses on. I go to the bakery during the afternoon this time around, as the bakery won't be open in the weekend due to the move. So this will be the last time I go to this alley. No more care. During the walk, I'm sure to keep my eyes peeled in case I drop my keys here. But I'm fairly sure I didn't. It's Sage claiming he lacks layers? Right. I enter the bakery and I'm almost feeling a little nostalgic as I look around. It won't change my routines that much to go to the new place, but I'm a little bit worried about Olive. I asked the owner about it when she hands me my bread. Will you bring the cat along with you to your new place? The owner gently shakes her head. There is no good place for it to stay at the new bakery, and we can't let it inside. Isn't there anyone that can take it home then? We have tried that, but it got really angry and anxious when we tried to carry it away. It really likes it with us, but when push comes to shove, we'll have no choice but to force it to. I'm sure it'll work out somehow. Have you seen a pair of keys, by the way? I've dropped them somewhere. I haven't, but I'm sure to be on the lookout. The owner smiles reassuringly and continues on with work. It's an elegant character arc? Okay. Right. I leave the bakery feeling ill at ease. I wake up Olive and notice that it looks a bit uneasy, but cheers up some when it sees me. The cat must know that something's going on. I should at least try to comfort it before I go. Is Shrek your favourite movie? Gently pet it? Yeah. Cuddle's the best cure for anxiety. Sit down next to its little bed and reach out my hand to caress its head. Olive closes its eyes, purring, and we sit like that for a while. We can't leave Olive without anyone caring for it. It feels weird to think of the cat being anywhere else, but here in the back alley, this is its home. I keep a close eye on the cat. It's looking much happier after some cuddling. A thought starts to play in my mind. What if I could take Olive home with me? Oh my god, can we? Can we? Olive seems like a cat that would like most people. Sure, that might be a presumption, but I feel like we have a little bit of a special bond. I've gotten better with cats, I think, and I know Roselle owned cats in the past, so we would be able to care for it. Olive has the makeup to be Yarnaby, but it's already Olive. Our apartment is big enough and my income isn't too bad. Why are you now making Star Wars references? It could be doable. No, it's entirely doable. Let's try it out. Oh my god, we get the cat. We get the cat. The Percy Jackson movies. I have issue with the Percy Jackson movies. It will depend on if Olive likes me or the bakery more entirely. Olive inches closer to my hand and snuggles close to it. I stroke it gently with my free hand. It didn't like the treats. So, more cuddles? Yeah. I roll up my sleeve and crack my knuckles, a quiet joke to myself. The charm glitters on and there's no escaping it. What does that mean? I make Olive a happy, not so little cat. I begin by scratching behind the cheeks. That's not the actual line? I don't know Star Wars that well, to be honest. I run my fingers through a thick fur and give it a scratch from the ears to Chen. I move my hands down to chest and neck, digging into the fluffy chest hair. Look at the little face it's making! Look! Taurus is right. The art shunt would have been close, but Percy Jackson is smaller than Shrek. It started as a book. A lie that came a movie scene made true by retcon? Huh? The cat rolls over, exposing his tummy. Oh my gosh, the baby. Olive must feel spoiled to bits after that. The cat remains on its back, eyes closed, but then gives me a glance. The look seems to say, oh, you finished already? Weren't you supposed to be feeling bad? Olive chased after my hand, demanding to receive more pets, even though I've been at it for minutes already. When I don't immediately comply, it looks at me with those puppy eyes. Look at that face! Olive certainly seems to want to keep me around, but is that enough for it to be willing to follow me home? I'd like to give the cat a little test to see. Yeah, let's just see if it follows. Would Olive voluntarily follow me out of this alley if I just call for it? Could hardly hurt to try. It's not the art jump I'm referring to, it's the movie and how they completely changed the story, yeah. Just scoop the kitty? Well, no, because what if the kitty doesn't want to be scooped? I give the cat a last pat on its head and then walk away, not stopping before I reach the next street. Not that far off a distance really, but it can be for a small cat. I make eye contact with Olive, that eyes me curiously. Without breaking it, I crouch down and reach out with a hand. Come here, Olive. I click my tongue, and the cat watches me lazily. I call out to it again, but I don't receive even as much of a blink back. Yeah, maybe, look at that face. That face does not look like someone who wants to get up. Olive seems to have no intention of making its way over here, even for pets. That's way too much work. Ah, thank you, President, it was a Taurus. After a while, I have to give up. Olive won't come over. I walk back over to the bed and resume the petting, as if apologising for even suggesting that it should move. Olive doesn't want to leave, and like the owner, I don't want to force it. The best thing would be for Olive to stay with the baker somehow, and I think I have an idea growing. I snuggle that cat's cheeks and head back to the bakery. They can rewrite the book all they want, it's an adaptation, and regardless, the author of Percy Jackson said any fan interpretation is canon. Yeah, but like, people enjoyed the original books for a reason, right? So I think that's where people take issue with it. Because you're like changing something that people were already happy with, if that makes sense. What's the phrase? Why fix it if it isn't broken? Rick himself was not happy with the films, has he said that? I don't know. The owner looks up at me with a raised eyebrow. If the cat can't stay behind the store, couldn't it stay in front of it? Maybe it could attract customers. Womp womp, Shrek doesn't still have layers. I don't know, dude. I fiddle with my fingers, unsure what she'll think of my idea. That might just work. The cat has always loved people, so if we could make it a proper home by the door, then we wouldn't have to force it anywhere either. I call him Olive, by the way. I have never heard you call it by any name, so I took the liberty of naming it. The owner starts to chuckle. I never got to that. Olive, you say? It fits us strangely well. I bid my goodbye and head out again. I can't spot my keys anywhere, but I can't help but feel cheerful for having found a solution for Olive. What makes you say Shrek hasn't got layers? Are we talking about the ogre or the movie? I don't know. Its original name was Yarnaby before you came with your food nonsense. Nobody suggested Yarnaby for that specific cat. Okay. Food is good. As I get to the towpath, it's always becoming dark. I'm placing my hopes on that the setting sun will hit the keys just right and make them shine up. I keep my eyes peeled on the ground, making my way back to my workplace along the canal. Thank you for the water. You said no to Yarnaby? No, not for that one. I don't hate you. Also, Bear, congrats on having 4 buggers in your army. Welcome. And Sage, congrats on having 16 buggers in your army. A hunch makes me look back, and surely I spot Ogre following me with silent steps. You can't ban Taurus and Sage. No, you cannot. I wonder for how long it has been doing that. Or why. Possibly to keep an eye on anyone in its turf. The cat keeps stalking me a slight distance, and I ignore it the best I can. My keys are top priority right now. Yeah, why would you ban them? I walked the entire towpath without spotting them. I guess I'll walk back, check some of the busier areas more carefully. I spot the ogre has stopped following me and is playing with something next to the edge to the canal. Good that it's keeping itself entertained. I want to see what it's doing. I'm a bit curious to what would interest Ogre. If my keys can wait this long, they can wait a little longer. The cat is sitting right next to the water and is poking at something casually, almost like it doesn't want to admit that it's playing. When I get closer, I get a better look at the object. You're both talking about a subject unrelated to cats? That's okay. You talked about chess earlier too, that's fair. Wait, it's gotta be the keys, yeah. Those are my keys Ogre is playing with. I can't believe the cat managed to find them. Banned girls for chess. I don't understand chess. Banned. One day maybe I'll learn. I don't have the time to take a sigh of relief before the cat pokes the keys so they inch closer to their watery doom. Uh-oh. I must do something quick to prevent a catastrophe from happening. That's a terrible pun. I think I've got to be slow, right? I reach out my hand in front of me, trying to mentally keep the cat still. I hunch slightly and walk close, slowly, trying carefully not to agitate the cat. It looks at me momentarily before losing interest and looks at the keys again. I only broke the law a little bit. It's not a legal defense. Now there's Ogre. Let's not be hasty. I watch as a paw closes in on the bundle. Ogre! I leap forward, but it's too late. I watch the keys tumble over the edge and I hear the splash echo in my head. Oh no! I'm not diving. There is no way I can find my keys at the bottom of the canal. I kneel down next to the edge and look down into the blackness. The water is way too dark and deep for me to possibly find my keys. I only committed 3 banners! Taurus! Cat's name is Ogre, therefore Shrek is on topic. Checkmate. I mean, I guess. Kind of. Almost. I guess I'll try to get copies for them. Until then, I'll have to coordinate with Ro, get a new lock for my... Something drifts past me and quiets my bustling thought. A cork. I determine. Wait, there's a cork on the keys, right? My keychain is a cork. Yeah. I spur into motion to grab it before it drifts any further and pull it out of the water. It's my keys. With them safe in hand, I cast a glance at Ogre, who's been ignoring the whole ordeal, and is cleaning its paw. You're lucky these didn't sink, you know. I sigh and lean back to catch a quick break. I want to play with the cat using the keys. The cat seemed to like to play with the keys, and under safe conditions, I might dare to capitalise on that. Cat looks like a taxes. It's already called Ogre. I hold them by the cork and dangle them above Ogre's head. It doesn't cause much of a reaction. The cat just cocks his head and looks at me. Okay, so that doesn't work. I'll have to try to recreate the conditions if it wanted to play in. I take one hard last look at my keys and drop them on the ground, although making sure they aren't close to any edges. After looking at the keys for a moment, Ogre reaches out a lazy paw and swats the keys a little closer to the water. Why? Maybe Ogre just likes to push things off edges? That is a cat thing, isn't it? Did it ask to be Ogre, or is that Taurus playing God? Someone asked for it to be called Ogre. I could replace the keys with something else, but it would just end up littering, so I quit playtime then and there. It's getting late, so I should head home. I give over a wave and start to walk away. Goodbye. As soon as I get home, I walk into Roselle's room. I found my keys. I had dropped them by the canal. That's good. We'll have to visit the bakery when they have opened again. Olive will receive a house at the front. You quit playtime? Public playtime? No. I think we're doing that on Friday. For chapter 5. In cos, apparently now. It could be nice to meet it someday. Olive would love you. Anyway, that was all I had to say. Good luck with whatever you're doing. Thanks. I always take a long walk on Sundays, and the weather is supposed to be really good, so I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Go to sleep? Okay. Onwards. I like the little cat thing, that's cute. You made the cos goal? Yeah, we did. So yes, we'll do it in cos. You missed like level 3 hype train for some reason. But yeah, I'm probably gonna do it in like Big B or something if it's still super hot on Friday, but we'll see. Because I don't want to be in like massive layers in a wig. We'll see though. It'll be something. As I go out for my Sunday stroll, I keep my eyes peeled for a certain kitten. I'll most likely find it in its usual spot, but I don't trust it not to have moved. Taurus did it. I see the tree in the distance, and it grows closer as I walk. There's no kitten to be seen. I reach the corner and circle around the tree, but I can't see Owen. Maybe it actually got home. I apologise. Who are we worshipping now? Why is there another cult? My internet broke, it wasn't me, If that were to be the case, it would be great. A meow crushes my hopes and I look around, still not spotting it. The next meow I can tell comes from above and I look up. Cat in the tree? Owen looks down at me from a high up branch in the tree. What's it doing there? Oh no, it's not stuck. You're the god of a new cult finally? Nuh-uh. We're not having another cult. Nuh-uh. It doesn't look very safe. I haven't climbed a tree in ages, but I did some back in the day. Except for the first part, it looks like a pretty easy climb. Find something to climb on, climb up using raw power, see if you can get it to come down on its own. I look around, finding a wheeled garbage bin around the corner. I'll put it back when I'm done with it, but for now, I put it next to the tree. Taurus cult? Nuh-uh. 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 I refuse. Careful not to scare the kitten any further, I climb up to the bin. From there, it's not too great of a task to find footing at the lowest branch. I look up and the kitten stares back at me, meowing meekly and visibly scared. Someone must have saddled it up here and it doesn't know how to get back down. It looks at me and I'm fairly sure it recognises me. Climb to it with caution. Yeah. Owen is scared of the situation, but I see no sign of me being the source of any of its fright. I demand human sacrifice. This is not Yarnaby, this is Owen. Like a big kitty from Bannerfall. Oh my god, that was my arm. Hello there, Owen. I talk to it as I slowly move my way up, keeping a close eye on the kitten so that I can stop if it finds my advance unsettling. Luckily I can find plenty of foot and hand holds. Owen is on pretty thin branches, but fortunately it stays put. Maybe it knows that I'm here to help it? I continue to talk to it as I advance and I hear Owen meow meekly. Whenever it's safe to look away from where I'm stepping, I check the kitten and it waits in what appears to be anticipation. Heads or tails? What? What is happening? I'm scared. I climb until I'm at the same height as Owen and it meows loudly while staring at me. It remains stationary, which is good, however it's just a little too far away out on the thinner branches. Maybe I could lean out far enough to grab it, but it would come closer on its own, that would be good too. Maybe call it? Here kitty. I want the head, not the tail, what? I tap where I want Owen to go as I call out to it. The kitten watches me with big eyes and its ears twitches like it's being indecisive. Oh my gosh, look at this little face, that's adorable. In the end, it doesn't move. I continue to tap and call out to it again. Come here kitty, let's get you down from here. Owen looks away and then back and I see one of his paws twitch. I tap more rapidly and the kitten inches forward a little. Come on Owen, you can do it. Slowly it crawls closer and I continue to encourage it. After more coaxing, it's finally close enough to reach. I make sure I have a steady seat on my branch before reaching out with both hands to grab Owen. It meows, clearly upset, and struggles again against my grip. I refuse to let go and secure it in my lap. Oh my gosh, we have the kitty! I can't climb down with the vicious cat in my hand, so I reach for my bag and gently tuck it down in there. Owen will be much safer in there despite its whining cries. What are you? I don't understand the conversation that's happening in chat right now. What? Okay. With my bag on my back again, I begin to climb down. I face no further ordeals, and the climb to the ground goes swiftly. Now let's get Owen out of that bag. With the most care in the world, I place the bag on the ground and open it up. Before I can react, Owen sprints away and disappears into the distance. I try to chase after it, but give up after a few steps, realizing that it's futile. However, I can't just let it go this time. I haven't been able to reach any owner or seen any signs of this kitten having a home to return to. People must have given it food, but that doesn't change that it shouldn't be living out on the street. I grab my phone and look up to animal shelters in the immediate area. I found one that seems nice, a no-kill shelter with good reviews, and I make a call. I reach one of their employees who's willing to try and catch the kitten the same day. I sit down on the bench to wait. We decide to place the trap next to the tree, since it's likely Owen will come back when there is less people there. The tree seems to be what it calls home. We wait for hours at a distance before we see Owen return. Kitty! The scent of food makes it enter the trap rather quickly, being safely caught. I make sure Owen is in good hands and leave it to the shelter to take care of. Oh, goodbye, kitty. I hope you find a great home. I wave goodbye and watch it getting carried away. I stay for a little while before walking home. Goodbye. Oh, kidnapped? No! We found a home for it. It was not kidnapped. Rizal, I'm home. I call out as I enter, but I receive no answer. I peek inside Rose's room only to see her hunched over her desk reading. She looks concentrated, so I back away to not interrupt. I'll tell her about Owen when she's finished. The cat was clearly thriving outside. I'm not sure it was. Some time later. Okay. What? Is this chess numbers again? Anyway, it's been a few weeks since I first met the cats. I knock and enter Roselle's bedroom. Ro, how's school? Well, I've got a lot to catch up on, but I'm pretty sure I can do it before the finals. That's wonderful. You've been working very hard lately, and I want you to know that I've noticed that, and I'm proud of you. Clearly somewhat embarrassed by the unexpected praise, she just sort of stands there for a while before finally answering in a quick manner. Thanks. Fancy having a movie today? Once you feel like taking a break, that is. She assumes that ponderous look that she always used to have when she pretended that it might be possible, and my heart sings. Yeah, we could do that. How about tonight? I'll be done for the day by then. I figured you'd... Wait, what? Really? Stunned with disbelief, I'm at a loss for words. It's been so long since we did anything, really. While the whole cat adventure might not have done as much as I'd hoped, it must have done more than I had first thought. It was well fed and fluffy, I'm not sure it was. Could things really be getting better now? I scarcely dare to believe such a thing. Recovering from the fundamental shock, I smoothly reply, absolutely. I can't run away from my chest, oh no. Do you know what you want to watch, or should I pick something? I've got one in mind. She nods with a hint of smile. Now I dare to believe, well, probably not tomorrow and probably not every day, not even the day after that, or one particularly soon. I'm not sure she'll get back on her feet. I'll need to keep doing what I can to help her along, but one day she might not need it. Yay. Gengar got out his chess set? Wait, what? Hey, that was cute. That was really cute, dude. My little cat sketches. That was adorable. Oh, that was really cute. I like that. That was adorable. Cute little cat game. Oh, kind of loud. Kind of loud. Kind of loud cat game. Help. Yeah, anyways, sorry, I told her I was very loud. My ears. Ah, dude. Your game got cut short, I'm sorry. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna wrap it up there because I have got a couple of things I need to get done before I go steal myself a willow. So I hope you enjoyed the little cat game. Thank you again for 275. If you want to continue your chess game, I suppose maybe you could in the Discord. Something like that maybe. But yeah, I hope we enjoyed the little cat game. Let me find someone to send you to. Where do you want to go? Where are we sending you today? Does anyone have raid suggestions? There's not really anybody that I can think of sending you to. Oh, Gengar, there's your friend Moose's live. Maybe we raid them. I actually don't know the game that they're playing, but that could be neat. Maybe we go there. They're playing Paralives. I don't know what that is, but that could be fun. What do we think? What Discord channel will we not get banned for playing chess? And you can play chess in the general channel. You're not going to get banned for playing chess. Yeah, should I send you to Moose, maybe? What do we think? Paralives just got released on like beta. Ooh, okay. Yeah. It looks like it looks kind of like The Sims type of thing. Yeah, let's go there. I'm gonna send you to Gengar's friend, okay? I think that should work. Yeah. Alrighty. I hope we had fun with the little mini stream today. I'm not gonna be here tomorrow because Willow's up. We're going to be doing some fun things. So the next time you'll see me is on Thursday, when it's actually my 2-year anniversary for streaming. So we're going to be doing some Clock Tower with open Clock Tower, meaning that you guys are able to join if you would like. So that's going to be fun. So yeah, I'll see you then. I'm pretty sure it's going to be at 7, so that'll be fun. And yeah, I'll send you to Moose for now. Make sure you paste in the raid message, spread on the bug swarm. I hope you have an awesome day. I hope you're not boiling alive too much. And I will see you on Thursday. Goodbye.